Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game, guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye, and coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We've got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joe, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game.
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well. And here they are with an early score.
And to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Handoff to the back. Runs through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, this is a perfect start for this offense, getting him going early in this game on some big runs. This offensive line, they've come out with some serious energy here, and this ground game is chewing up the yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And now the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Can he get there on the ground? That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect. Ball.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Gets rid of it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Open field ahead. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
He'll hand it off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. Looking to scramble. And that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Single back takes the handoff. He's in the clear. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. So that's a good start for Darian Mensah, the guy, of course, Joe, who comes in and inherits the role of Miami transfer quarterback, expected to lead his team not just into the playoff, but to the championship.
And Miami has leaned that direction, dipping into the transfer portal in order to fill this quarterback spot. And I got to tell you, I agree with that philosophy. And the reason is it's not necessarily about your history or experience at your school, but rather just your experience level in college football in general. We see these experienced quarterbacks, Chris, they have success in the postseason.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run it here. He's got space. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up second and goal.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Looking to throw. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown. Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
When When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here comes the rush. Pass caught. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Canes. Now the important point after attempt.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Looking downfield. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Sees an opening. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on first. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And it's a direct snap. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing it.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, that's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the second half will keep it on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Nice break. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. No huddle now for the offense. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Hurricanes offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And that one produces a decent gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
This offense has been aggressive all season long. And here on 4th and 2, they're aggressive again. And it's so difficult to stop. The blocking up front is outstanding, and they're able to lean forward and get the first down.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. trying to run. It's Fletcher. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane on that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Handoff in a single back formation. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Fletcher. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's 3rd down for the offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. That's a design quarterback keeper. Not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down and just inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. It's a shotgun run call. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. And here's the handoff. Solid gain moves the ball to the 43. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they pick up the first on the ground. Look out, he's breaking free. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
On first down, it's play action. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. In the red area, it's Mobley. Touchdown, Irish. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Another big play for this Heisman running back. The defense told us we're not going to let this guy beat us today, Joel. But so far, they've got no answer for him.
Chris, it reminds me a lot of what Mike Tyson used to say. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, this running back is punching them right in the mouth, and they've got no answer to try to stop him.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
And now they'll run it on the draw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. He escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. And the defense gets a fourth down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Gets the first and still running. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Powers into the end zone. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They keep him guessing with a run. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Back to pass. It's Carr. He fires it down the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Caught near the goal line. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense continues to shred the defense, what they've been doing all season long, Joel. This is a confident group, and they're executing perfectly.
And, Chris, the big question coming into this matchup was how would this offense react to the long layoff? Well, they have been ready. You can tell that they have prepared so well. They have come out here firing on all cylinders, and that is a rarity in today's college football world.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly. This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide against the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joined us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Once again, Atlanta has shown out. This is one of the college football capitals of the world. We know that the South is so strong with their love for college football, and this Peach Bowl crowd is electric. This playoff game is ready to be off the chain. Coaches are really talking to their teams about communicating well and being locked in because the crowd is making it really hard to communicate and hear each other right now down on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who have been told that you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't connect to costly turnover on downs. For the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Inside give now from the shotgun. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first. From the 14. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Bama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions. These teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Gamecocks come up to the line in a hurry.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense comes up with the football.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Graham down the middle. It's 4. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
You've got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Touchdown, tied. He runs it into the end zone. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. To throw, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. At the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And now to try here for the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Barber. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Wideouts now clustered. Caught behind the line. It's Barber. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. QB keeper all the way. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
These short yardage situations are all about the offensive line. They do a great job. Low man wins. They're able to get low, establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's an easy conversion.
On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Other returner lost the ball. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And the Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They continue to feed a reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more.
Breaks into the clear at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He barrels into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Can he make it? Touchdown, South Carolina. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game.
What a mistake from this punter to kick it to this guy. He is too explosive. And you can see this as soon as he gets a little bit of a seam on the outside. He is gone, and he takes it back for 6. And now they've got a chance to tie this game up.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun running play call. Oh, he's got open space. They stop him right at the 24.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. The sure hands. It's Rodgers. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. Alabama will spend its second timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Keeps it on the draw. He gets the first and more. Here he goes. He's in the clear. Past the 40. He's past the 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff to the right side. Powering through. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Dropping back. It's Russell. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the 3rd quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Here comes the pressure. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the 2nd half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain.
Touchdown, Alabama. And they go on top here in the 2nd half. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call it the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. We lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Looking to scramble. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Powers into the end zone. And what a comeback. They're now in front. And Joe, this looked pretty grim when they were down by 3 scores.
Chris, what impressed me is that there was no panic at any point. Even with that 3-possession deficit, they just kept plodding along and executing their game plan. Remember, comebacks are like puzzles, one piece at a time. And, well, lo and behold, this puzzle is complete.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches. You can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field. Really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. To the air, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds the receiver wide open. Got an opening here. He's free down the right sideline. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. A positive start for this freshman, Joe. He's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game. But he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like.
Touchdown! Bama! He runs into the end zone. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back them up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. On the ground, it's Clark. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. He make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, they can't bring him down. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Sellers. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
This is the difficult part about being a kicker. Chris, he hasn't attempted a kick all day long, and now in the 4th quarter, Cole, he's got to roll out there and tie the game, and he drills it. Cold as ice. That's what I'm talking about.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap, and the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The game moves the ball to the 34.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. And he'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, Good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these two coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass at 3rd and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that. And that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice solid gain. I think they can go for it on 4th down here.
He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He'll hand it off. No way to run up the middle. Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Chance to strategize for the 2nd down play. 7th play of the drive coming up. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their 2nd strategy session before this 3rd down play. Needs some important yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Dropping back, it's Russell. Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Coming after him. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. He's got space. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the 1st down. And the same runner's got it again. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Defense swarms them on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They call it QB sneak. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. Knocks that one right down the middle. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty. Looked ready for the moment and then move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.